What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So today we got some news about Echoes of Veilbreaker, or more like news about the lack of news about Echoes of Veilbreaker. We'll be talking about what is going to be going on with the dev post today, and what you can expect as someone that is playing this game every week and doing the weekly content they added a couple months ago. Before we get into though, make sure you're subbed to the channel, all that. Make sure you have the live channel as well. We will be live streaming some Warframe tonight. Alright, so as far as what's going on today, there was a official dev post by the high-ranking community manager on the forums. And I'm actually going to take a little bit deeper today than just, reading what they have. We're going to look at what was said last month, too, because I feel like we've been waiting way too long for some quality of life on these call missions. And every single week, there's some annoying bug with call missions wasting players' time. I think they definitely should have prioritized this a lot higher. And me personally, call missions were just a waste of time in the first place for them to work on. But let's get what their dev post is first. We can go to opinions after that, okay? All right, so here's the most recent forum post. So I'm going to read it verbatim here. It was posted 5 hours ago as a recording of this video. Greetings, Tenno. We're here with a status update on our upcoming deployment plans. We're going dark on hotfixes and updates for the remainder of October. So no Echoes of Veilbreaker till November, guys, at the earliest. Spooky, right? The team is switching gears to prepare for Echoes of Veilbreaker. This update will be going through the cert process for consoles, which requires us to submit content and changes, also called integrations, to the certification process by a specific deadline. This cert deadline is crucial to meet in order to launch updates, and as a result, our hotfix activity must be paused. So, what you can take from that first paragraph as a Warframe player, any bug currently in the game is going to be in the game for the next couple of weeks at least, because they're likely going to announce the date for Echoes of Veilbreaker at the dev stream, which I'm going to go ahead and predict right now is the 28th of October, which is the last Friday of the month. So I'm guessing they're going to announce the date on the 28th of October, maybe even on the on the prime time tonight, which has not actually gone live yet. So any bugs right now, just deal with them. No cumulative call challenges or anything like that until November 1st at the extremely earliest. But continuing on to the second paragraph here, there are a few key reasons why we cannot hotfix the first. Okay, this is not proper grammar. Okay, there are a few reasons why we cannot hotfix. The first is that we are required to pull over every integration needed for Echoes of Veilbreaker to the test build, which is what gets deployed to the public server. Once that occurs, we cannot hotfix without reversing the process, lest we release unfinished content as well. Unfinished content as well. Secondly, we cannot hotfix or update once consoles have been submitted to cert, as it would mangle the order in which the integrations are organized to go live, which is crucial for cross-platform play. Our goal is always to hotfix all crucial and eligible fixes up to the point before we enter cert. Okay, so that should be a big knowledge dump right there. They're basically saying we aren't hotfixing the PC version because of crossplay. We want everything to be on the same timeline and stuff like that. So going forward, the kind of state that we're in right now, where it's okay, there's lots of really bad bugs. This Slatra bug didn't get fixed for a month. This, that. Us PC players are probably at least for a time, we're used to things getting patched and hotfixed really quickly. Some of those bugs. I mean, some of them not, of course. But little annoying bugs. Those types of things aren't going to be happening very much going forward, guys. We're only going to be getting big hotfixes when they can synchronize it with everybody, because that's the future of crossplay for this game. They have a smaller dev team since a lot of the big dogs went over to Soulframe. So we're kind of going with the team that we have right now. It's not exactly going to be fast moving, and they've got the additional effort of having to do it on the other platforms too. So this is the future of Warframe right here. Really slow updates, even though they were slow before, and hot fixes that it feels like pulling teeth to even get one out the door. The last couple of sentences we got here before we go into the additional post from months ago. That said, we'll have a dev stream near the end of October. Guys, it's the 28th. Unless it's the 21st, which is 2 days from today, it's going to be on the 28th. With more info on Echoes of Veilbreaker and more. Of course, we're still very much online. Thank you all for considering to report issues in the public build that we can fix for Echoes of Veilbreaker on all platforms. Okay, the reason I'm frustrated by this is because I feel like DE has been kind of like stringing us along a little bit here with these awful call mission challenges. I feel obligated to do them, but that's just because I want all the shards as possible. I'm looking at Rebecca's post right here from September 9th of this year. So in this post, she's saying there will be cumulative challenges. Or actually, it would have been this one. I got 2 posts. I got one from the 9th right here, which is over a month ago, and I've got one from the 16th here, also over a month ago. She was saying there was going to be cumulative challenges for some of the call missions on here, damage attenuation fixes. So all these things that they're saying they're going to fix over a month ago are not going to be happening for, who knows. I'm expecting it to be like the second week of November, honestly. And also remember, we're supposed to be getting Deviri Paradox this year too. Like late December is my guess. It's just like, I feel like players that are constantly playing the game right now are being heavily, heavily punished. I find a massive headache to go and do, here, I'll just show you real quick right now. There's actually a challenge this week that's bugged out for call missions. I feel like people that are actually trying are getting completely like, getting their face pushed in the dirt by DE. Because, the Archon fights are one thing. Sure, just use like the stuff that's the meta. Use meta stuff. You can't use the Kuva Brahma. You can't use the whatever you feel like. You have to use the stuff that works well. But then we go over here, and we look at how frustrating this stuff actually is to do. Me getting these challenges done took 30 minutes. And I was actually trying to get the gene stamps. Guess what? I was trying to get this one. I was trying to get the Veilbreakers broken. I missed one. I got 0 progress, guys. I would have to go spend at least 30 minutes to get just 15 stock in the first place. Not to mention, Man the Guns challenge is actually not completable. There's a forum post how it's not completable by DE. This came out bugged. So we're doing these challenges every week. They're annoying challenges. This is not normal Warframe gameplay at all. And you only get a Archon Shards worth of stock if you do every challenge besides one. So this week you have to do literally everything besides the not bug challenge to get an Archon Shard from this guy. It costs 90. I already bought it this week from him, so you can't really see it. But I feel like we need seriously like a compensation package. People who've been doing call missions this whole time need something from DE. Like I'm saying, like give everyone that's done multiple call missions, maybe not a Tau Shard, but get maybe like one of each shard or something. They're giving people 15 stock as compensation for the one with like the drop ships that I just showed you that's bugged. They're giving people 15 stock for that one. But like this is the only thing we've gotten compensation for. I probably wasted a good like 3 hours of my life on bugged out call challenges in those call missions. Which, by the way, I'm not doing them because I liked them in the first place. I'm doing them because you tied gameplay affecting rewards to this system. You've also tied Archon mods to this system, which honestly, they shouldn't be called Archon mods. They should be called call mission mods. There is nothing involving an Archon at all with those mods. There might be the word Archon on the mod name, but I didn't fight an Archon to get that. I just did some call missions. Like, seriously. So let's just keep reading what we have here. We're also going to go over what's going to be in Echoes of Veilbreaker really briefly, because I actually did do a DevStream overview video like a month or 2 ago when that did come out. So as far as what else to expect in Echoes of Veilbreaker, basically there's going to be, let's see if I can find this right here. So here's my video from last month. There's going to be some new call mission boss fights, I guess. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. There's also going to be new dojo rooms, new weapon skins, drifter, warframe armor, and a new landing craft, the Scott. So, apparently damage attenuation fixes to, or changes to, and cumulative challenges. I don't know, I want to make a full rant video on call missions, but like this is kind of how it feels right now. It's just like, it's hard to even care about call missions, because a lot of people are just ignoring them, but people that want to get these shards, people have done the math on it, dude. If you want to get shards for every Warframe, it's like multiple years of doing this stuff. That's multiple years of grinding call missions too, by the way. And as far as Tau Shards, you can't get Tau Shards from Chipper, or whatever his name is, Clipper. You can't get Tau Shards from him. It is the worst loot system I've ever experienced out of any game. Like, seriously. Oh, by the way, grinding out Styanax sucks. You're talking like a month of farming to get Styanax. So, let's just put this in perspective, okay? So, I said 90 stock to get one Archon Shard that's usually here. Would you look at that? 90 stock to get the Styanax blueprint. So that's a week of you not getting a shard. That's also a week of you doing nearly every call challenge and doing the call mission in the first place. You get 0 stock for completing the call mission. We've also got this one right here. 60 more for this. Resources from like every open world. Another 60 for this. Resources from every open world. And 60 for this. Resources from probably every open world as well. So you're looking at this. You're looking at a month of Kahl mission grinding, potentially even more. And it also takes like a month to get to the rank to buy this blueprint too. This is just like a goofy update. Seriously. I was expecting Veilbreaker to be the update that was going to be like the big Warframe update of this year, where it's like, man, there's all this new stuff. And you look at the way it came out, it actually kind of is like an actual Warframe update. We got a sortie update. We got some new loot. That stuff's really cool. But then like the whole Kahl mission aspect of it has been souring the mood for me and a lot of other people too. So that's kind of like my opinion on this, guys. I feel like DE needs to give Kahl mission grinders some compensation. They need to also spice up the Kahl missions. I'd say giving us some stock just for completing in the first place would be a good step in the right direction. Maybe make it where Kahl moves a little bit faster. Give us those cumulative challenges you told us would happen over a month ago. And, you know, things like that. So, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. The big news is there is no news until at least October 28th. And I'm expecting Echoes of Veilbreaker out potentially in, like I said, mid-month. So, all right, guys, I'll see you next time. Hope you found the video helpful, and take it easy. Peace.